Okay, so according I'm going to do off the bat is talks about a recent incident happened to MP Juliet Cuthbert Flynn over the weekend where she basically got into a very scary situation with some taxi driver. No, it said basically said that Julia Cuthbert Flynn. I'm gonna start in the article. Um, article it says Julia Cuthbert Flynn, celebrated Olympian and member of Parliament MP for St Andrew, West Rural, recounted to the Gleaner yesterday, which is on Saturday, that over last week that she, a taxi driver, a private vacation, used his car to block the roadway before charging towards a vehicle kitchen knife that was 6 inches long. Alright, and this is when her daughters informed to me. Alright, incident she said according to her happened in Portmore, St. Catherine, on the Friday before last. Alright, and it was witnessed by her 3-year-old daughter. And shout out to that poor baby though. Like that must have been so messed up seeing that. I mean, like I hope that kid is getting the spiritual help she needs, because that must be really frightening to see your mom getting attacked by some psychopath. The first term lawmaker reported that she was driving along Port Henderson Road near Naghead when she was forced to apply the brakes because vehicle in front was about to turn into a gas station. She said the taxi driver operator who was driving behind glared at her before he created a third lane and stopped shoulder to the left of her vehicle and sped up. Cuthbert Flynn said she thought nothing of it until 200 meters down the road when the taxi suddenly been thrown across the road. Then, quote to quote, course, he slows down and saw this bottle come toward my car. He threw this plastic bottle towards my car, she recounted. The lawmaker said she dialed 119 to report incident and was directed to go to the registration plate. The St. Andrew West Rural MP said police investigators later told that she visited just to registration trace and were told nobody there owns a taxi. Surprisingly not though. There's most likely this guy had an illegal taxi, or he is probably using that vehicle for someone else and just alright. She said as she approached the roundabout in the vicinity of the Old Farm Hotel, she noticed that the taxi operator had stopped his car and a man that had to slow down. By the time I approached his car doors wide open the road and he saw me, he started flying towards my car, Corbett Flynn told the Gleaner. I took to my looked to my right and saw him coming. I saw his knife coming towards the window. Immediately looked down to make sure that my windows are up because my doors are locked because my daughter's in the car. Started screaming. Alright, that's something out of like a horror movie or something. Alright. Is that why I recognize that he was close to the window that had pressed the gas? At the time I was hysterical, she died. Cuthbert Flynn said she was still puzzled by the driver's rage. Alright, there's no collision, quote unquote. I don't know if he has a bad he thought it was bad driving because stopped the car turned to gas station, she said. Alright, and basically said that they were going to have investigations, which 50-50 means that that dirtbag psychopath will or may not be caught. So, end of story. Yeah, and this is the first corner I've done of Julia Cuthbert Flynn. I mean, I know she did somewhat the abortion thing, which I didn't agree with her. I mean, but I don't condone what happened to her in any way. I mean, like I'm just one, but I'm wondering if this guy or attacker. I mean, when I read first, okay, maybe this was someone that she knew, alright, or something, or just so that this guy was just mentally psychopathic, unstable. I mean, this is probably, and the thing is, the fact that he did when a kid was there, you get no points from me for doing that. I mean, even when not you had issues with the mom, you're terrorizing, you tried to attack her when a kid was in there. That is some sucker bitch made negro shit, man. Alright, only a pussy does that though. Alright. And I mean, like, only regret that she never gun on her, cause if she had a gun, she should have shot him right there. I mean, I'm pretty sure she think about getting a firearm at this point, or probably taking self-defense classes. But people like that, yeah, that guy needs to get put in the dirt right there, cause when you harm someone, especially when a kid's around, I mean, yeah, you definitely need to leave the mortal coil. That's pretty much I have to say. So, in this case, when even though I've criticized or put our stance on abortion, I know ain't couldn't do hell couldn't do what happened to her, and especially my prayers go to her child though, cause that's just some messed up shit right there. All right, and like I said, like this, hopefully this guy, the police don't catch him that he does that to the wrong person. That person puts a slug through him. That's pretty much what's most likely going to happen the next time around. But let's just see how it turns out. We'll see if justice will be done, if legal justice will be done, or jungle justice will be done to this guy. So this is going to state of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check my YouTube pages, Miles Goodson Farron or Miles Productions. Okay.